multiplayer component of Red Dead Redemption 2 was anticipated back in the day upon its release, promising a vast, open world set in the dying days of the Wild West. The game aimed to provide an immersive multiplayer experience. However, despite the initial hype and the immense potential the game possessed, Red Dead Online fell short to the expectations of the gaming community. I'm sure you already know that much, but today I wanted to discuss the reasons as to why Red Dead Online has become a source of disappointment for players. One of the main disappointments of Red Dead Online is the lack of diverse and engaging content. While the single-player mode of Red Dead Redemption 2 offers a captivating and expansive story, the online counterpart does not provide any meaningful activities. The available missions and activities often feel repetitive, leading to a sense of boredom from players who were expecting the same level of depth and storytelling present in the single-player campaign. Unlike its successful counterpart, Grand Theft Auto Online, Red Dead Online failed to deliver a consistent stream of fresh and engaging content, leaving players and Western fans wanting more meaningful experience for years after Online's initial release. Red Dead Online faced criticism from the beginning for its economic model, which many players argue is excessively grind-heavy and unbalanced. The in-game economy is designed to encourage players to spend real money on in-game currency, leading to frustration among those who prefer not to invest additional funds. After all, the majority of us already paid more than $60 for the base game. The grind-centric nature of Red Dead Online destroyed the enjoyment of the game, transforming it into a chore rather than an enjoyable experience. The imbalance not only discourages new players from joining, but also frustrates existing players who already partook in the grind and already have every item that they could possibly want. On the Series X, I played a ton of Red Dead Online over the years. I maxed out every role and did every mission that was offered. And then there came a point where I hit a dead end, where I had completed everything that the world had to offer. I had every gun, every item, everything that I could want, and nothing else to pursue in the game. I fundamentally finished Red Dead Online. And on PC, I recently began a new adventure from level 1. And was greeted with tons of frustration related to the grind, economy, and how difficult the missions are for those who just joined and only have a single cattleman revolver to their name. Starting out the game in 2023 is unbelievably difficult. I was just lucky that I was able to play the game when it came out back in 2018. However, the role-playing elements and lack of impactful decisions result in an experience that feels lifeless and uninspired compared to the single-player campaign, of course. This just left me wanting a more dynamic and personalized online world that wasn't there. The communication between the developers and the player community has been a nightmare since launch as well. Red Dead Online has been criticized for its lack of transparent communication and community engagement. Us players have often been left in the dark regarding updates, bug fixes, and the future direction of the game. This lack of communication put a huge disconnect between the player base and the developers. But the community stayed strong until the end. But in July, in 2022, Rockstar delivered the news that Red Dead Online would officially no longer receive any content updates. This was honestly just a mercy killing for the life of Red Dead Online, and just drove the remaining players to finally hang up their hats for good. Red Dead Online could have been a huge opportunity for Rockstar Games. They had all the assets to make it great. We just needed to be given more freedom and opportunities and communication from Rockstar. They could have made Red Dead Online into a literal cash cow. Though, one thing is for sure, Red Dead Online was absolutely neglected due to the monstrous success of GTA Online. Personally, it never made sense to me because GTA 5 and Red Dead Online could have been two platforms that stood side by side, offering players similar experiences of roleplay and freedom, but at different points in time. The thought that your Red Dead character could be a very distant relative of your GTA Online counterpart is a super interesting and unique concept. It's just a shame that Rockstar never cashed in. But that's all I really have to say. Rest in peace, Red Dead Online. Rest in peace.